Hi and welcome back to Em's Den.
And this is our turning 10 old toys into £2,000 challenge.
Hi and welcome back to this challenge video.
Woo.
This is
This is week 31, hun.
week 31. Wow.
Is it still week 31? Because we were going to film this last week, so it could
be week
maybe
32. Then. Yeah, sorry.
Who knows?
We haven't been very well, so
No.
we have missed a video. We were supposed to start on the what date was it?
It was meant to be the 6th. The video was meant to come out on the 6th.
Yeah, so
And
we
we're
missed it,
filming it
unfortunately.
on... What day is it, then? The 9th. So we've got
So
all the
this is
same
gonna
information, but we're just filming it a few days later.
This is going to come out on the 13th.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 Friday the 13th.
So
But,
yes, this is...
Yeah, a bit delayed.
A bit 31/32-ish, perhaps. So, apologies for not putting out a video. We've not been very well. We compiled this on the day that we were well, and then went down, didn't we?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
over the Christmas period, we've not been out sourcing because it's been Christmas, and we've been doing exciting things like stock taking. So we don't have anything to show you.
No,
so,
we haven't got anything for this
you're quite
week.
pleased
so
about that
I
one,
am
aren't you?
pleased. My arms, they'll be fine this
we've got
week.
a rest from that.
Yeah.
But what we are going to do is go through all of our sales. Now, we haven't had massive amounts, so this probably does span from sort of the 13th December right through to the 2nd of January.
Yeah.
But we thought we'd go through them and show you what has actually sold. So we're going to put them up, hun, aren't we? Got to put
We
the
are.
glasses on.
And have I left enough room there?
So we're going to start with this. Start with the 10 toys. I just realised that we haven't really told anything about the challenge. So if you are new to these videos, our apologies. We're not feeling great. So this is coming across as a bit shoddy, but it's pretty much how we normally are anyway, to be honest. So, you haven't missed much. So this is week 31/32, perhaps.
Are we going to explain what it is?
Yes, we are a reselling couple, and we have a daughter who will be 21 this year now. 21 this year in June. And what we've done is we've taken 10 of her old toys from her childhood that she no longer wanted, and decided that we could be amazing parents and turn them into £2,000. How easy does that sound, hun?
Sounds very easy.
Yeah, it's not quite so easy in practice, is it?
No.
So to challenge ourselves, we set the challenge of only being able to buy clothes and shoes, and over the weeks we've been turning this into more and more money and building up a nice little pot.
Been sort of doing lots of research in the process and trying to sort of teach ourselves. We've been learning about clothing because it's not something we've heavily done in the past, and we don't really know anything about it. So that's what we've been doing over the sort of last few weeks. Last 32.
And just to confirm, out of those 10 toys, 6 have sold. Those other 4 just do not want to sell. But so far, at this point in the video, we have managed to buy 178 items of 178 items of clothing with that. We've also sold 58 items of clothing. We currently have 120 items listed, and this is our kitty, hun, at the moment.
Kitty, £109.86.
And those 120 items, hun, are valued at this amount.
So we have a listing value of the items that are on there at the moment of £2,790.88. Now, we just need to get them sold.
As we said earlier, we normally would show you some items now that we've bought, but we haven't been out.
No.
So we are just going to take you through what we've sold.
Yeah.
So let's start with this this M&S size 22 red dress, hun. This we did about in the shop when we got this because it was £8, and we were like, oh, £8.
Yeah.
But we did sell it for £22.50. And what we do is we take off the fees and the postage, and this gives us £16.77 that is going back into our kitty, but that does include that initial £8 outlay. Excuse me. So it is worth noting that we have a sale on as well on some of these items. And some obviously we've taken offers because we are trying to turn the money around so that we get enough for June. So this second item, Hun, is the Phase 8 size 16 top, which was new with tags. And this sold for £18. We originally paid £5 for it, and the profit going back into the kitty will be £12.85. Then we have this Bon Marsh Lady size 22 top. This we bought for £3 and sold it for £12.91. So the amount going back is £7.87p. Then we have this lovely Laura Ashley size 14 cardigan that we paid £3.50 for. It has sold for £13.29 and £8.74 is going back into the kitty. Then, Hun, we have these Feeler Disruptor trainers. Look at us being all young, hanging out with
young
the kids.
And hip. Who uses that word, hip?
We paid £2 for these in a charity shop and they sold for £13.29. So less than we thought, but we didn't have any experience of buying Feeler trainers.
No, we didn't.
I think we'd only buy them again if they were cheap, I think.
Oh yeah.
£2 okay, isn't it?
We've still got a good profit, so.
Yes, so we sold at £13.29 and the profit going back is £8.74. But again, they've sold on a sale, so sometimes you're learning as you're buying these things.
Yeah.
Then we've got this lovely Coast Batwing V-neck top that we paid £3.25 for, and it sold for £13.29 with a profit of £8.18. So, Hun, I'm just going to have a swig of water while you go through those items. That's the profit going back in.
That's the profit going back in from those items is £63.15.
Not too bad, is it?
That's not bad at all.
So at the minute we have 178 items we've bought.
Yeah, sold 64 items. Is that what we currently have there? 114 items. The kitty at the moment now, including the £63.15, is £173 and a penny. So that's good.
That's not bad, is it?
That's not bad. That's creeping up. Needs to creep up a bit quicker.
It does.
So the listing value of all the items we've got online, the 114 items now, is £2,697.60. So yeah, we will be pushing our best now to try and get those going.
It's quite scary now because we're literally probably got what 20ish weeks.
Yeah.
To get the £2,000.
Yeah. So we've got a lot of value in items that are listed. So we
need to figure out
how to sort of turn that around now. We understand that obviously some items won't sell. We know that.
Yeah.
But yeah. So we just need to figure out to sort of turn them around.
And when we were buying a lot of items, we were buying them in the summer, so a big chunk of our stock is summer stock. So in a few weeks' time,
hopefully they'll start flying out.
Yeah, hopefully come into its own. That's what we're sort of got our fingers crossed for. So now we're going to take you through the other portion of the video, which is Miss A. Now, if you're new to these videos, Miss A is a lovely lady who donated a box of 30 high-end branded items to us.
It's very, very generous. It was
so generous.
Yeah.
That's what we call her, the legend.
The legend, Miss A.
And what we've been doing over time is doing the same sort of thing, and this is going to be Emily's spending money for this amazing trip that the lucky devil's going to get to go on. So we start out with 30 items, and I think the majority of them have sold. Not all of them, but the majority have.
Yes, yeah.
And that has allowed us to buy 221 items of stock, clothes and shoes. We've sold 88. We currently have 214 listed, and this is the kitty, Hun.
£249.91. And we got a listing value of the 214 items that are currently listed. Listing value is £3,742.07.
So it's really getting there, isn't it?
So yeah. So it's like I say, there is value there. We just need to now turn it around into profit and get those sales coming in. But yeah, so we'll run through the sales. Shall
Yeah.
we?
So again, we've not
bought anything.
No.
So we haven't got anything to show.
But we can show you the cracking sales we've had. Because we've had some lovely sales from Miss A, haven't we? We're going to start off with this lovely Joanna Hope dress, size 20, lovely blue colour, that we paid £3 for, hun.
Yeah.
It's one of our exciting ones. And it sold for £30, which meant £22 and 4p has gone back into the kitty. So just remember, we do take off all the fees and the postage.
Yeah, all the fees.
And what we're left with is the profit, but that does include that initial outlay that we paid.
Yeah.
Then we're going to move on to this Evans size 28 new cardigan. We paid £3 for this. We had a lot of interest on this cardigan, didn't we, Hum?
We did, yeah.
And it did sell for £22. I think we took an offer, which meant £15.41 is actually going back into the kitty. Then we had another one, Hum. This is a Karen Millen dress that we paid £8 for. And we had a bit of luck with this one because when we bought this item, we didn't realise that it was new. And it was only when when I was doing the photographing. So I think we showed it in the video and didn't even realise that inside the sleeve was the new label. So a bit of luck there, Hum. So we did actually get, we sold this for £35. So the profit on this item was £26 and 18p. Bit of luck there.
Yes.
And then we've got a Crew Clothing men's shirt. This we paid £3 for and it sold for £13.19. So we had £8.10p profit on that. Then we've got a LK Bennett pink dress, Hum. Now this is one of Miss A's items from her box.
Oh, right.
Excuse me. So there was no cost because it was donated to us very kindly. We had it for quite some time, so I think it did go on sale for $16.28.
Yeah.
But there's still £11.35 profit. It was a gorgeous dress. I think it featured in one of our Mary the Mannequin Instagram.
Oh, did it? Instagram posts.
Good old Mary, she's probably sold that.
Yeah.
Then we have these fat-faced, I can't speak, fat-faced crop jeans. We bought these for £1 off a pound rail, I think. Fair bit of interest in them. They went for £13.59 with £9 profit. Then we have a Manta Ray men's shirt. I think this was like a short sleeve shirt. I was quite surprised this sold this time of year, but £2. We paid for it and it went for £13.29. So again, £8.18 profit. Then we have this Karen Millen top, lovely purple colour. We paid £3 for this and it sold for £12.91 with £8.41 profit. And then the first sale of the year, hun, it's the old Charles Tyrwhitt men's shirt. Wouldn't be a video without a Charles Tyrwhitt shirt.
Yeah,
we paid £2.88 for this in a half price sale and it sold for £13.59, giving us £8.42 profit. So do you want to run through?
Yeah.
This was the profit on those items, hun.
So the profit that's going back into the kitty is £117.09. So in total, shall I go through these totals here? We have bought 221 items. We have now sold 97 items. We currently have 205 items listed on eBay. And our total kitty, including the profit from this lot, is £367.
That's crazy, isn't it? Crazy.
Yeah, that's creeping up. And our listing value of the 205 items currently on eBay is £3,572.22.
And that's sort of where we are for
the
10 toys and the Miss A challenge. So now, hun, we're going to move on. We're going to give it a go.
We're going to give it a go, yeah.
Excuse me. We're going to see if we can move on to the research side of the video. I do apologise that we're not feeling 100%. We're just trying to get through it, really, aren't we, hun?
Yeah.
So apologies if it is really difficult to watch. But we're going to go through the research. Now, I thought, hun, that it would be a good idea because we do sometimes, what with me being a lady, we do sometimes do a lot of ladies things.
Yeah.
And I thought this week we're going to just do men's trousers. How exciting. We thought we'd have a men's trousers special. Now, I've just realised, hun, that the we may have to stop because the information I've got is not here.
Shall I go and get the information?
Yeah, it needs printing off the computer. I copied some. I put some typed up some stuff. Perhaps what we'll do.
We'll come back.
We'll come back in a couple of minutes.
We're back.
We're back. Sorry about that. Normally I write down the information, but over the weeks I've struggled to read my own writing, so I thought I'll try something different. I'll use a computer and type it up, and then just print it off. And I forgot to print it off.
Yeah. Oh well.
That's what happens when you try something new, isn't it? Backfires. So anyway,
well,
we're
not
back.
The routine, is it?
No,
That's
I know, but I can read it now. I couldn't read it from where I was sat.
Yeah.
So we're going to take you through the men's trousers special. Now, if you're new to these videos, the reason we do the research is to learn about brands, and what we want to do is when we go to a charity shop, we want to have an idea in our mind as to what we want to spend, and to know that we're going to get a certain amount back. So we operate this £5. If it's up to £5, can we get over £20 for it? That's our sort of premise, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I'm going to take you through a company that we've already talked about in the past, which is Crew Clothing. Now, the reason we've talked about Crew Clothing is because we bought quite a few Crew Clothing shirts, men's shirts, but we haven't really looked into trousers. Now, out of everything we look at in a charity shop, this is our least favourite thing to look at, and it's the way they are displayed.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
You don't mind if they're hung up and you've got the top of the trousers clipped.
Yeah.
But it's when they're hung over.
Yeah.
And then it's all hanging. I don't know. It's awkward, isn't it, to look through?
It's awkward. So that puts us off a lot of the time from even looking at trousers. So that's why I've purposely...
Not right, really. We should do, but...
this is why I've purposely chosen trousers, because it's the one thing we don't half the time even bother with. Because when we go to a charity shop, we've only got a limited amount of time. It's normally we're fitting it in something to do with someone else, or a daughter or whatever.
You tend to go to what you know more of.
Yeah, and you're looking to blanket bomb and go through everything as quick as possible.
Yeah.
So sometimes we do need to slow down and look at trousers. So this is why we've focused on it for this video, because there might be others that think it's a massive faff to sort of look at trousers.
Yeah.
So let's have a look at Crew Clothing. They're a British clothing retailer that specialises in casual wear, shoes and accessories for men and women, selling through stores and by mail order. The company describes its clothes as being British inspired and influenced by British casual wear, sporting and yachting traditions. How fancy, huh? The company was started in 1993 by Alistair Parker Swift, and in the early 1990s he spent the summer months running a windsurfing school in Salcombe in Devon, and during the summer of 1993 he created some navy and white rugby shirts, sourcing the materials from a local supplier. Later he sold clothing at Cows Week on the Isle of Wight, a regatta event, and then opened a store. So he's done all right, isn't he? I do like companies when they're founded by a person and they've really worked hard. And,
yeah, that's it.
You know, I do like that sort of thing.
Yeah.
So we're going to show you some of the trousers here that sell. All these ones that we're showing you are all pre-owned prices. So we'll start off with these blue 100% cotton trousers that sold for £41.95. Not bad, is it?
That's good. Yeah.
So it's worth having a look, isn't it? Half the time we don't look, and it is worth having a look.
Yeah.
We've got these black chino trousers, hun. They went for £20 plus £4 postage. Cords, hun. We've got some brown cords.
Brown cords, yeah. They
went for £20 plus £3.50. And then we've got these vibrant sort of pink chinos. We know from selling some other brands that the brighter colours tend to be quite popular, don't they?
They're not my taste, but they do
No, but there are quite a few men who like to stand out.
Stand out, definitely.
So these pink chinos that went for £18 plus £4.45, they're quite nice. Then we're going for a more of a neutral colour, hun. These light brown ones that sold for £17.99 plus £3.39. So as you can see, all of those items have sold for over £20. So if we were in a charity shop and we saw them for up to £5,
I think we would.
We would
give them a go.
Have a look, wouldn't we?
Yeah, definitely.
So I'm just going to have a swig of my water so I can keep going, hun.
Yes.
Now this next one,
that was a slurp.
Bit of a slurp then. I'm sorry about that. This next person that I've chosen is mainly because we watched a video that was made by the legend that is George Ross. And he was going through some of the items he'd sold, and one of them was Oliver Spencer trousers. Now, I'd never heard of Oliver Spencer as a brand.
Yeah.
So I thought I'd have a quick look online, do a bit of research, and you know, you end up learning quite a bit. So this is what we've decided to look at. I've got another 5 items to show you for Oliver Spencer, so you can get an idea of whether you want to be picking that sort of thing up. So Oliver Spencer was founded in 2002. That was the year our daughter was born, wasn't it?
It was, yes.
And was created by the owner, Oliver Spencer, as a contemporary menswear and lifestyle brand with a strong passion for sustainability. Oliver Spencer never trained as a tailor and is self-taught. He started selling second-hand clothes at Portobello Market before graduating to Mayfair's Piccadilly Arcade, before introducing the Oliver Spencer brand to the fashion world. Again, someone who's quite self-made.
Yes.
They've learnt themselves. We like that sort of person, don't we?
Definitely, yeah.
So let's show you some of these trousers, hun. These are fatigue trousers. I could do with those, hun. Quite fatigued.
Good, yeah.
They're fatigue trousers, denim, organic cotton, and they sold, hun, for £68.
Wow, that's good
not
price,
bad, is
isn't
it?
Yeah.
Excuse me. So I think sometimes, if you see a particular brand, you think, well, I might be able to aim a bit higher. If they were £10 in the charity shop, at that rate of return, it would be worth getting, wouldn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Now we've got some navy wool trousers. Wool, they're always going to go well. And these went for $49.99 with £4.90 postage. We've got the old traditional corduroy brown trousers, hun. The old geography teacher trousers.
Yeah, that's it.
These went...
Seem to sell though, don't they?
Seem to. I think they're back in trend again.
Yeah,
it's come round again, isn't it? These are $39.99 with £5 they sold for. Then we've got some linen trousers. Who's buying linen trousers this time of year?
Yeah.
Some lucky person who's got a yacht, I expect.
That's it. Going on holiday.
They sold for £39.90 plus £4.45. And then we've got something that you might not have heard of, hun, because I'd never heard of them. These are fishtail trousers. What? Fishtail trousers. Yes, and they went for £25 plus £4.99. So a bit of a bonus for you in this video. We're going to tell you what fishtail trousers are, because I was intrigued, hun.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, but obviously...
I've written it down, hun, because I thought, I'll pass on that knowledge.
Yeah.
So fishtail trousers have a high back design for trousers that are designed for use with suspenders or braces. Oliver Spencer fishtail trousers take their name from the notch construction in the waistline for added comfort. There you go, hun. So they've got a higher back, designed for people that wear braces. Okay. There you go.
Sorted.
You're welcome. No one was interested in what fishtail trousers were. But that sort of concludes our research this week. Our trousers special, men's trousers special, hun. Crew clothing and Oliver Spencer. And I think one of our resolutions will be to try and spend a little bit more time in the trouser section. How sad are we?
Yeah, it is difficult when you're trying to do it so quickly. But yeah, you're right. We do need to concentrate more on trousers. There is some real good value.
But it is a faff, isn't it? Because you're trying to...
But you're just trying to think the best way of doing it. Because when they're just hung over it and all the labels are at the bottom,
you've got this two-handed thing trying to...
Sometimes they're compact so much, and you're trying to... But I don't know.
Once you've pulled them out, you can never...
You can't get back in properly.
You're trying to fight with the whole rail then.
So it is a bit of a faff, but there is some real good money to be made on trousers. So
so we do need to have a look.
We do, yes, yeah.
But that sort of concludes our video for this week. I'm sorry it's late.
Yes.
I'm sorry we're not up to...
We're not 100%, I'm afraid, so I'm sorry.
We are getting there though, aren't we?
We're definitely getting there, and and hopefully we'll be getting more videos out.
Yes. We're behind with quite a lot of things now.
We do use the time over Christmas and New Year and that to have a real good sort out of things, and unfortunately it's not really happened as much this year, so we are behind on a lot of things, aren't we? Yeah,
done a fair amount of sitting around being frustrated and grumpy.
Well, it's because you can't fit. As soon as you start moving, you start coughing and things like that, and it's you just got to get yourself well.
Yeah.
That's the
And
main
then crack
thing.
on.
And then crack on and see,
We
just
can't not get
double
to this,
our efforts.
we can't not get to this £2,000 because we'd have been doing it a year. We're going to look right wallies if we don't do it. So
it's going to be a tough 6 months.
Yeah.
I think.
We've got to be quite creative, I think, in how we're going to get that money out, because we've got the stock. We've invested into the stock, so now it's really going to be the challenge of selling the items and turning it into money.
I think this sort of shows, looking at some trousers which potentially could have a higher profit. We need to sort of try and aim for that higher profit now on certain items. But yeah.
But yeah, it is what it is. We're just going to keep trying.
We are. We're going to
do our best. So thanks very much.
Thank you.
Thank you for taking the time to watch our challenge video. And if you liked our content,
please like and subscribe to our channel. Subscription is free. You just press the little red subscribe button and the bell icon. And then you'll be notified for our future videos.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you.